I tend to mention the element of independence often, as I believe it to be crucial. Another common mistake that so many of our clients make is that of trusting their investment or private bankers. It's worth saying at this point that I myself was an investment banker for 12 years, as was my colleague. I'm not saying that we were not trustworthy when we worked at the bank, but I will say that we were a couple amongst a minority of bankers that were trying to do the right thing. Whether it is politically correct or not to say, bankers are still incentivized to make as much money from their clients as they can. It is also worth mentioning at this point that Affinity is not a charity and charges for its service and expertise. At the same time, we fully appreciate that our banks need to make money. They too are providing an excellent service and access in most cases to superior products. The point is, how much money is fair? Is it 1% upfront, 1% per annum, 5% upfront? At Affinity, we believe we know what the number should be for each investment being considered. This accurate estimation is based on extensive research, pricing analysis, experience in the markets, risk reward, the list goes on. The fee conversation is just one of the areas that requires independence and analysis. Any client that says they work with a handful of banks and trust them is sadly doing themselves and their clients a disservice. What I would say here is that the deck has traditionally been stacked against the client in that bankers have historically had all the expertise, the models, the data, live feeds, and so on. This has meant they essentially had the upper hand. Sure, clients could put banks into competition, but this model is outdated and time-consuming. I would also say that we are now in an exciting time where there is access to independent people and companies that can sit on the client side and simply even out the playing field. Whatever you do, find a quality company that can actually help you and provide insights.